Hi guys, I am here with your Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's clean up my glasses. Apologize. Today we're going to continue reading Mark chapter 13 with verses 14 through 37. A very, very good reading today that I want you to listen closely to and open your hearts. Don't let your hearts be hardened. Open your hearts and your minds and listen. Jesus is the one talking in this reading today, like he was yesterday, describing some of the things that is going to happen when the end of the world is happening. And like Jesus says, and you'll see that today, Jesus saying it himself, when someone on this earth says, "Look, here's the Messiah," or I am the Messiah, they will be able to perform miracles. Some of them who claim to be Jesus, they will be able to perform miracles because that's the devil working in them, giving them the power to do that stuff, to try to deceive the people who believe in God to believe that that is really Jesus that came back. But no, you will know when Jesus comes back. Jesus is not going to come back to this earth until it is the end of the world, and every single body on this earth, in this world, will know when Jesus comes back, because they'll see the sky open and Jesus coming down in the clouds. You won't be able to miss it. Everybody will know. And anybody who claims they're Jesus, do not believe it. Be on guard. You don't want to lose your soul. Remember, Jesus says there will be people claiming they are the Messiah and performing wonders. And they will fool a lot of people. Please tell everyone you know and your children about this, so they will be strong enough to know and keep their faith and not believe in the devil. They would do good things and pretend to be so righteous and do all this magic wonders. Don't believe it. When Jesus comes back, you will see him coming from heaven. Okay guys, sorry. I just get a little emotional sometimes. So let's get started with this reading. And we'll be reading in the New International Version. And we also have a Psalm and a Proverbs, of course. Psalm 50 today, a Psalm of Asaph. Well, let's get started here with Mark. Jesus talking more about the end of the world. And I'm sorry if I gotta stop every few minutes and take a drink, because my mouth, it gets super, super dry. I hate having to do that. I'm sorry. Maybe if I take a cough drop in my mouth tomorrow, I'll try that. I hate to talk with something in my mouth, though. We'll see. I probably won't remember anyway.
Do it today.
I don't got one right now. Okay, guys. Let's get started. Remember, this is Jesus talking. When you see the abomination that causes desolation standing where it does not belong, let the reader understand. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let no one on the housetop go down or enter the house to take anything out. Let no one in the field go back to get their cloak. How dreadful it will be in those days for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Pray that this will not take place in winter, because those will be days of distress, unequaled from the beginning when God created the world until now, and never to be equaled again. That's how bad it's going to be. If the Lord had not cut short those days, no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect, he has chosen. He has shortened them. At that time, if anyone says to you, "Look, here is the Messiah," or "Look, there he is," do not believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect, even the most popular, important people on this earth. And if an important person says that, oh, this is true, this is so-and-so, a lot more people are going to believe that. You know how it is. Or even one of the elect might say, I am the Messiah. We just don't know. But do not believe it. Either way. So be on your guard. I have told you everything ahead of time. Jesus has warned you. So remember, you know. But in those days, following that distress, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky. It will happen. And the heavenly bodies will be shaken. Some people laugh at this, but when it happens, they won't be laughing. Because this is the Word of God. Nothing is more important. People can make up stuff and be like, I don't believe that crap. Oh, the stars are going to fall from the sky. Jesus is going to come down in the clouds. Yeah, right. They will see, and won't they be begging Jesus then to save them? But like Jesus says, then it is too late. You've had all this time. It's too late then. And we don't know when that's going to be. Even Jesus does not know when the end of the world is going to be. Only our Father in heaven, only God knows. The angels don't know. Jesus don't know. Jesus will not know until God says it's time to go back. All right. The stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At that time, people will see the Son of Man coming in clouds with great power and glory, and he will send his angels and gather his elect from the four winds, from the ends of the earth to the ends of the heavens. Now learn this lesson from the fig tree. As soon as its twigs get tender and its leaves come out, you know that summer is near. Even so, when you see these things happening, you know that it is near, right at the door. Truly I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. But about that day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Be on guard, be alert. You do not know when that time will come. It's like a man going away. He leaves his house and puts his servants in charge, each with their assigned task, and tells the one at the door to keep watch. Therefore, keep watch, because you do not know when the owner of the house will come back, whether in the evening or at midnight, or when the rooster crows at dawn. If he comes suddenly, do not let him find you sleeping. What I say to you, I say to everyone, watch. All right, guys, that's where we're going to stop with Mark. So sorry, it's so rude. Our psalm today is Psalm 50, a psalm of Asaph. The mighty one, God, the Lord, speaks and summons the earth from the rising of the sun to where it sets. From Zion, perfect in beauty. The Lord loves Zion. God shines forth. Our God comes and will not be silent. A fire devours before him, and around him a tempest rages. He summons the heavens above and the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather to me this consecrated people, who made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens proclaim his righteousness, for he is a God of justice. Listen, my people, and I will speak. I will testify against you, Israel. I am God. I am your God. I bring no charges against you concerning your sacrifices or concerning your burnt offerings, which are ever before me. God tells us he don't want sacrifices anymore. He doesn't need them. I have no need of a bull from your stall, or of goats from your pens, for every animal of the forest is mine, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know every bird in the mountains, and the insects in the fields are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine, and all that is in it. Do I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Sacrifice thank offerings to God. Fulfill your vows to the Most High, and call on me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you will honor me. But to the wicked person, God says, what right have you to recite my laws or take my covenant on your lips? You hate my instruction and cast my words behind you. When you see a thief, you join with them. You throw in your lot with adulterers. You use your mouth for evil and harness your tongue to deceit. You sit and testify against your brother and slander your own mother's son. When you did these things and I kept silent, you thought I was exactly like you, but I now arraign you and set my accusations before you. Consider this, you who forgot God, or I will tear you to pieces with no one to rescue you. Those who sacrifice thank offerings honor me, and to the blameless I will show my salvation. Okay guys, that was Psalm 50, a Psalm of Asaph. And lastly, for our reading today is Proverbs chapter 10, verses 29 and 30. The way of the Lord is a refuge for the blameless, but it is the ruin of those who do evil. The righteous will never be uprooted, but the wicked will not remain in the land. Okay guys, that was our Bible reading for today. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. A couple prayer requests I want to mention. Please keep Linda Thacker in your prayers. Pray for her eyes to get better, please. She really, really needs her eyes to get better. Her eyes are very, very bad. She's considered legally blind, I believe, now. And please pray for her daughter, April Thacker. Both are sisters in Christ. They both have a lot of health problems. April has a lot of trouble with her lungs and really bad migraines and just so many health problems. And please keep Christopher Serback in your prayers. You know Chris will always be sick unless God willing he gets a miracle for that. But God gave him a big miracle and saved his life. You know he was on death's door a couple of years ago. He was really sick. Let me see. So Abby turned 18 on the 3rd of March. Chris turned 18 the same day, actually. Chris has already graduated because he's in a special school program thing. So he's already graduated, but Abby will be graduating, I believe, in May. Yeah, she's an adult now and will be graduating this year. Jimmy turned 16 in January. Him and Abby's going to be taking driver's training at the same time. so Mom can take them, both together and stuff. Abby has a car, but Jimmy doesn't. I know he wants one so bad. But, I think, I'm trying to make sure, it seemed like there was another prayer request, but I can't think of it. I'll have to get our prayer request book back out tomorrow and start doing all the prayer requests again. But, we hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Let's bring those souls to Jesus. You want to say something? And God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.